I know you guys must have seen that video concerning the youth service girl talking about her frustrations on the Nigerian economy. And it's quite unfortunate that, for somebody to express her opinion is an offense. And it's always been like that. I mean, remember during the military era where you don't have any choice but to abide by whatever rules that come to play. But again, this is a time where you would think that since we are in a democracy, or is it so it seems? You tell me, because I don't know. Where somebody that is a full-fledged, young, aspiring leader, citizen of a country is being molested or is it threatened for speaking her mind. It's unbelievable because that is what this youth service girl is going through now. She's been threatened to take down the video that she did and all of that. That she abused or insulted the president. But if you look at what she said, she didn't insult, the president directly. She actually talked about the office of the president, that they are not doing right. She did not directly point to Tinubu. Your administration is not doing well. I think that's what she said. But this is my own perspective about this. At a time where the economy in Nigeria is almost a norm now, when you talk about inflation. Inflation has always been there. For some of us, it's been there since we were born. It's like a norm, okay? So somebody is expressing herself. I think it should be a right? Or it was never a right? I don't understand. Is it not in the Constitution? This girl is virtually venting what over 90% of Nigerians are going through, okay? Listen to this video and please have a perspective of what she said. I will be back.
I genuinely feel so overwhelmed, and I feel like if a lot of Nigerians come out and start speaking on what we are actually going through, then maybe changes will be made in the government. Don't you guys think? And this video, I just want to say to our president, I don't know if there have been any other president that is terrible, but you are such a terrible president. It is so hard. So I'm coming from the supermarket where I went to get foodstuffs, and everything has gone up again. It's just like every single week prices increase. I want to know, what is the government doing about this increment? Is there going to be a particular time where prices will stop going up? Is there going to be a particular time where things are going to go back? Guys, why am I going to get a crate of egg and they're telling me it is 6.5? It doesn't make any sense that egg will cost 6.5. Like, I literally can't remember when egg used to cost 800.
Exactly. So it looks as if right now even to protest is an offense. Just sit down, look, for the most part, is what's going on. So I think that they should simmer down on this young girl and actually listen. If they can relate, the people in leadership can relate to what she's saying. Because what she's saying is nothing different from what everybody has been saying for a very, very long time. For years. Basic infrastructure and employment. Rather than threatening somebody.
It is so bad that you can't even just pick up about the government because they feel like they have chains to hold you. You're already calling me to threaten me. And she was telling me that I was insulting the president. I never insulted the president. I said he's terrible. That is not an insult. It is a statement.
If we are actually in a democracy, what you will expect, especially now, for a young girl to be crying online and venting her frustration, the leadership should come out and actually address and talk to the people. Because that girl is actually representing the majority of the people in this country. Okay? She's not saying anything different. She's not done anything extraordinary. So why the threats? Why threaten this girl? I don't think that is right. I think if we are a civil people, which I think most of us are, in leadership, what you can do is to get a press conference. You can even use her as an example, put her aside and talk to the people. How the economy is going, at least let them know what plans you're having that the government is going through when it comes to job, infrastructure, health, and what have you, education. At least give them a sense of hope, a sense of belonging, rather than threatening anybody that comes around to just say something or the way they feel, about issues, about the country. Do you know I was somewhere and even get a Coke cost as much as 3,000 naira. Well, it was an hotel anyway, but if you go outside, it's what? As much as 500. It was just alarming. The price of things is crazy. So please, I will need the government to just simmer down and be able to accommodate people, because everybody is different. I know the level of government to the level of normal Nigerians is very, very, the gap is crazy. But as long as you're a responsible government, be responsive positively, always give hope. Don't make people feel they are hopeless on their own. Of course, they can see the signs, security-wise and otherwise, food-wise. It's like everybody as citizens is just on their own and see what they can make out of it. Okay, as if there's no government. There is a government, and a responsive one and a responsible one at that matter. When somebody like that comes out and vents her frustration, I mean, it's like a baby crying. What does the father or parent do? They will pamper her, right? They will pet her or the child. So, okay, cool down. We got this. We have you. We love you, right? So for a girl to come out and vent and even shedding tears and everything, it means she's actually frustrated. Did you hear the video where she was talking about even youth service, the allowance they get does not do anything to them? There's no improvement in that sector. It's just so bad in all angles. Going to the market with that money is done. I mean, what's the hope? What are we doing, Seth? So I think rather than threatening this young girl, please, if you are listening to this, share this video to those that are concerned. And, let us just be responsible rather than, reacting negatively and threatening. Come on. What are we doing, Seth? Let's try and just make things work out for Nigerians. All right? It seems like everybody is just tired. Everybody's fed up. Okay? It shouldn't be that way in a country that, like Nigeria. Everybody's just fed up. They will tell you it is what it is. You cannot go and cook, a good soup for a family. You will spend thousands. Everything is about thousand now. There's no hundreds anymore. Wow. What are we doing, Seth? Okay? So I will suggest that, hey, please, let there be a little bit of accountability and relationship between the government and the people. Where you come out, do a press conference, talk about the issues, talk about what, the government is doing to make things and life better, actually. I think that will make the people even more relaxed and more hopeful. Let me get your comments on this. As you share this video as much as you can. And let me get what you have to say on this one. Is the girl wrong for speaking out? Her mind? Is the girl wrong? She should be quiet. Should everybody just be quiet, when you're actually suffering? Like Fela said, suffering and smiling. Is this still in play even today in 2025? So you are suffering, you're smiling, you are suffering, and you're pretending like you are good. That's not normal. The generation of children that are coming now, I think they call themselves Gen Z. What is their mentality towards, having an inspiration to make them have hope? Have you asked them? Have you related with them? I know a lot of people are actually trying to make things better for themselves, but it could be much, much better if the platform is just neutral enough for people to succeed. A lot of these are politicians, they go out and take their children to a system that is working. Meanwhile, you can actually make yours work too, right? First off, let people have the ability to express their mind. If you are an accountable government, you should allow that, accommodate that, and see how things can be better, right? Okay. Let me get your take on it. Thanks, folks. For those that are out there, let's keep doing what we're doing to make this Nigeria better. Talk to you again. Bye-bye.
What are we doing, Seth?